Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beadifulnights channel. For this video, I'm going to open up another monthly subscription from the Dollar Bead Box. In case you're interested in this box, I will leave a link for it down there below in the description bar. So let's see what we have. Let's go to the bag first. Oh my gosh, that strand looks even better in 4mm. So last month, I got this strand in 3mm. Look at this. It has yellow in it, there's green, I see blue, there's red, there's a whole bunch of colors in it. And I'm actually using this strand in the 3mm for a necklace that I will be filming today. And I'll be getting the necklace tutorial up in a few days. That's going to be a very fun project. I think you guys are going to love it. But yeah, that color is awesome right there. So, let's see. Those are our 4mm strands. And here's our 3. So, let's go over these. Crystal Light Moraines. That was just my cat knocking something down. So that is this one right here. It's actually a clear bead that has silver over it, and then there's like this orange, purple, red color. Do you see that? I've also seen this in Magatomas, this color. It's pretty. And then we have multi-bronze mix. I love this one. I know this color is ancient gold. I like this one more than the Aztec gold, which is just a matte gold color, because it has that really cool aged look to it. I like the aged look. And then crystal copper bronze. That's this one, and then light rose gold luster. So this one here I got last month in the 4mm. And I said this before, I love how they do that. Like, sometimes they'll give you both colors in 1 month, and then 1 month they'll give you the 3, next month they'll give you the 4, or vice versa. But that's a really pretty strand. I like that one a lot. And then this one here, I love this one. This is light rose gold luster. I got this in 4 last month. That is a gorgeous, beautiful strand. Okay, I want to know what that one is. What is that one going to be called? 4mm strands now. Crystal Light Metallic Rhubarb. That's this one. Rhubarb is usually red. So I want to make sure there's Crystal Vintage Gold, Amber Alabaster, Army Green Luster, Vintage Plum Copper. I think that's that one. So I believe this is the rhubarb one. I really do love that. That is so pretty. There's a lot of colors in there. And then the next thing is Crystal Vintage Gold. This, I also got this last month in a 3. This is a really cool strand. It's very unusual from other gold beads that I've seen. I don't know if you could tell this, but it's a clear bead that has this gold on it. But it's not solid. You could still see the clear bead shining through. It's very pretty. And the next one is White Alabaster Army Green Luster. I thought this was going to be a turquoise one. White Alabaster Army Green Luster. Yeah. This looks turquoisey to me. Like a green turquoise. Still a gorgeous bead. I love it. And then this is Vintage Plum Copper. I don't see copper in this. I see bronze. I got this one last month in the 3, and it was very purple. This one has more bronze and purple in it. But do you see the purple beads right there? So this was the bag. Now we're going to go to the box. we have a big mix of stuff here. So we're going to start with the Strands. That's at the top of the list. Oh my gosh, I love that orange one. Oh, that pink is so pretty. I wonder what that's going to be. Okay, so there's all the bags. And here are the Strands. Number 1 is 4mm Czech glass struck hyacinth. I've never been able to say that. I believe that is this one. It's an orange color. This is very pretty. I do not have orange drucks in my stash at all. I love that color because it's so nice. And remember, I did a 3D beaded pumpkin that has a face, a stem, and everything. I made that into earrings. It could also be done into like a little charm or a keychain, totally up to you. But that is something that can be done with that strand. Oh my gosh, look at that star. That's pretty. Okay, next thing is 3x5mm Czech glass pinch. This one here, blue apatite color with bronze luster, 35 beads. This is pretty dang cool. Do you see that? This reminds me of a seed bead that I recently got. It's purple and it has this gold luster on top of it. It's very neat, and these colors are epic together, I have to say. Look at that. Beautiful. Next thing is 6mm Czech fire polish vintage plum copper. That's this. 20 pieces. Didn't I read this one as being vintage plum copper? So this is the same, but it kind of looks different to me. This one's matte and this one's shiny. Do you see that? Like this one, this bead looks like it's a permanent finish that won't come off, but the other one looked like it might be able to be scratched off. But looking in the hole, it's actually white in there. So the bead is white, and then this treatment is done to it to make it have this look. But that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous bead right there. And the next thing is 5mm Czech fire polish alabaster white army green luster. That's this one. That's cool. I like that they're giving matching colors like this because it makes it a lot easier for me to do a tutorial when I have some colors that go together. And the next thing is 5mm Czech fire polish jet travertine green luster. Now, I could have sworn that I got this bead in a 3mm, but I went through my stash and I could not find it. Last month, I got it in 4. It is black. I don't know if the camera's showing this. This bead is black with this, like, metallic green blue over top of it. Can you see that? It is so cool. It reminds me of a Picasso bead. It is gorgeous. Next thing is 2mm dyed jade ruby fuchsia 14-inch. I love this color so much. That is so pink and girly. Beautiful. And what does it look like with these? Oh my gosh. Yes. That is a pretty color mix. And I don't know about that one. Maybe that one too. But this one, I think I like those. That one I'm kind of unsure of. This one has an AB finish on it, but I like those colors together. That is gorgeous. And I don't have many of this size, by the way. And the size, again, is 2mm. Yeah, I have very few of this size in my stash. I think I have some Czech pearls, but not much. And then the next thing is 5mm Czech glass ribbed round. ribbed round. Am I talking about this melon bead? Yes, the next one says rondelle, twisted rondelle. So this here, I know it by melon bead. It's called Topaz AB. There's 42 pieces. I think it looks pretty cool with the AB on it. And there is a lot of beads here. I normally don't get this many melon beads in this subscription. Isn't it like usually, I think it's like 10 they give me in a bag? So it's nice to have such a huge strand. And then the next thing is 5x6mm Czech glass twisted rondelle topaz. This bead shape is so cool. I want to see it in opaque colors though. It seems like we get it a lot in transparents. Like I would love to see a opaque red or turquoise in it. And then we're going on to the bags. So move this to the side. And the first thing is 4mm Swarovski large hole star bead. This bead right here. Last month I got this in Crystal AB. What is this color? Red magma. That is very gorgeous. It kind of looks orangey. It's orangey red. And I have to tell you guys, the hole in this is really big. Like, I kind of wanted to put this onto a cord and wear it on a bracelet, or even slide it onto a necklace, like a snake chain. That would go in there, but then the star would be upside down, which is the devil's star, so I would probably put it on a bracelet. But that's a gorgeous bead. Next thing is 7-inch Czech glass beaded chain. Oh, this. So, last time I got this in a box. I've gotten this a few times. I got it in like a coral, peachy pink color, and I ended up taking it apart for a tutorial. Hey, they're doing this for St. Patrick's Day, aren't they? Because there's kind of a lot of green in this box. See? Green. Green soft flex there. There's some green beads. Green on the brain. But look at these beads individually. They're really beautiful. They have the patterns in them, the little stripes. Almost like they are agate. It's a very pretty strand. And this strand is long enough to make into a bracelet. All you have to do is add a clasp, and that's it. You can also make it into a necklace if you want to. So I like to have a small beaded section like this, and then attach a chain to this to go behind my neck. For example, take this bead, put this on a head pin, and we're going to go ahead and open this to show you. And put this in the center, and you have a necklace. Or even turn this into a bracelet and have this as the center. So I'll leave that out for now until I go to that on the paper. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys some ideas. Okay, next thing is 16 by 12mm Czech glass skull bead, white and black. I've used this a few times already in my tutorials. There's this earrings I always refer back to, but I show how to take a flat bead like this. You could use this bead, you can use this bead, this bead. I have a tutorial showing how to take a flat bead and turn it into an earring, because when you make earrings with head pins, eye pins, or just using wire, and you put flat beads in them, the bead spins, and that drives me crazy. I want the bead to stay facing the front, so you know when you're looking at me, you could see my earring. It's not spinning around. So I have a video showing how to stabilize the back so that this is always in the front, like this. And sometimes these beads, these Czech beads, even gemstones, there'll be one side that is really pretty, and then the other side is kind of plain, like agate, right? Like some agates have a lot of patterning on one side, and the other side is just solid color. So for pieces like that, you could do this earring technique where you stabilize the back with wire, and then the pretty side is on the front. That is such a gorgeous bead right there, I have to say. I love that. And so, yeah. So these, let's see. This one here is defective. It looks like there's a little chip right there, which I don't know how that would happen. But yeah, this here, I would use this bead for those earrings. I do love these sugar skulls. Do you guys remember when I did sugar skull jewelry? I did rings. I did bangle bracelets with the halite skulls using the flat spiral stitch. Those were some fun projects. Because of the bright colors of like Day of the Dead, I really liked doing that. And the next thing is 15mm Czech glass table cut dragonfly. Thank goodness. Now I can put this bead back into the baggie. And I don't know if that's showing up on my camera. This is looking silver to me in the camera, but it's pink. It's not silver, it's pink. Alright, next thing is 12mm Czech glass druck. These opaque turquoise with silver travertine. I got these last month in red, and I'm very happy to have these. They are so pretty, and I gotta say, these look kind of different. They're saying these are opaque. Where'd it go? Opaque turquoise with silver travertine. Oh, so that's why they're looking different. Because I'm addicted to the Picasso finishes, right? I'm always in the hunt for Picasso beads. But do you see how it has this metallic look to it? Like it's not all spotted and pattern-like. It's just like metallic-y looking over the turquoise. I've been thinking about making a ring of these. I like rings that have like one big center bead. And the next thing is 18mm Czech glass Ammonite. What? Oh, these? Opaque medium red with blue wash. So this bead, it's calling an Ammonite, but I always thought this was called a Nautilus. But like I've said before, I've noticed that different companies will call the beads something else, and I wish that they would call it what it's actually called by its name, because if you want these beads and the store you get it from is out of stock and you need that for a project, you have to go find it somewhere else, and other places will just come up with their own names for it, so it makes it hard to find stuff, you know what I'm saying, when you need it. I actually have this same exact bead in matte red and blue. And I have used this bead here for several designs of mine. I did the mermaid watch bracelet. I'll put a picture of that up now. And I've also done a ring with this. These are great for beading around. And use these as cabochons if you want, instead of you just using them as beads. I like using them as cabs. And yeah, I've used these several times, so I'll go to my pictures and see if I could find some other projects that I've done with these and put them up. I know I've done a ring, I've done that bracelet, and I also did this in a necklace with nibbin. There's some ideas for you. And I feel like I've been doing videos for so long now that every time I get a subscription, I can always refer back to something that I've done for you guys, instead of being like, I'll try to make something with it, which I do. I always have like stuff to refer back for you guys to go and watch. And this bead here, wait a second, this is next? Is this next or no? 4x8mm Chinese crystal cut rectangle turquoise rainbow iris. Wow, it is next. These here, I think that I've just used these in stringing, and the reason why is because these Chinese crystal beads, they don't have perfectly centered holes. Do you see that? It's not in the middle. So I think I tried using these in weaving before, but because of that, they weren't laying flat. This one's really off. Do you see that? They're crooked. So they're great for stringing. Because I think I had tried making a ring with these, putting them all side by side and beading around them, and it didn't work out because of that. Next thing is 6mm Czech glass hexagon, Carnelian opal. This here. Oh, this is going to be a bonus. And oh, there's 2 bonus things. Wow. These are gorgeous. These look so much like gemstones. The color's called Carnelian Opal. I can see that. It does kind of look like carnelian. I like those a lot. Those are gorgeous. Okay, and now this. Oh, the best is going to be for last. That big bag there. Soft Flex beading wire, 0.019 medium diameter peridot. Peridot is my birthstone. This is green. This is definitely green. I really like Soft Flex. So my aunt, she gave me a whole bunch of tiger tail. So I've been trying to use that up, and I haven't bought bead string wire in a long time. Other than I did buy. I'll show you. This here was the last spool that I bought, and the only reason I bought this is because of the diameter size. This is really small. I actually use this for bead weaving. I've made my flower rings and stuff with this. It's very durable. You can knot this. I was told about this from a subscriber because I've used monofilament forever to try this. Now the only thing that I've realized with this and using monofilament is this does kink, and when it kinks then it can break. So I'm always very cautious when I'm using this for weaving. But yeah, this here was the last time that I had bought this, and there's 1,000 feet here. I bought this on Amazon in case you guys are interested. But this here, I noticed that this like does not want to kink. And have you ever done like tiger tail or cheaper like Walmart bead stringing wire? And if you're going to crimp it, right, and you make like a fold, and then when you let go, it stays in there. This does not do this. I've noticed that Soft Flex always springs back. It's super soft. It's like the most soft bead string wire. So if you're having a problem with your bead string wire, where it's like you make a piece and then it bends and it keeps that bend in it, I would recommend that you try Soft Flex. It is a little bit more pricier, but that's the difference that I've noticed between this brand and Beadifulnights and stuff. Now, this here does come in Soft Flex because I was researching about it, but it's a lot more expensive. Huge price difference. So that's why I went with this, and it was pretty good. But I would say that Soft Flex is the best bead string wire that money can buy. It is just a little pricey, but you know, sometimes you have to spend more for quality materials. And last thing, I've been dying to get to this. I'm going to need my bead scooper for this. This is Czech Fire Polish Jumble Mix. Ooh, so they're calling it a Jumble, not bead soup. This is 1 ounce. Wow, there's a lot of sizes here. I'm going to zoom in. So we have this one here, which I'm thinking is like a 12mm, and everybody's probably going to be getting a totally different mix. It looks like I do have some teardrops in here, though. They're not all regular fire polish. That is a cool bead. I wonder what that one's called. I've never seen that before. There's some stripes in here, swirl beads. There's 8mm. We have 6mm. There's 4. There's 3. Here's 5. See that? And then 4, and look at that. There's a 2mm. This is 8. I think that's also 8. It's also color lined. So that. Here's that big one. I think I'm just missing 10mm. That's 8 too, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's neat. The white swirls. I like taking mixes like this and doing a necklace like this one here. I've done a tutorial on this before. See how it's just a mix of like similar beads? But there's most of these beads, there's only 2 of them in here. So see this in here? There's just 2 of the white beads. There's 2 of the flowers right there. There's 2 rectangles. It's just how I strung it. They're not touching each other. But yeah, I like to wear this as a bracelet or a necklace. And seed beads. Just throw some seed beads in there for dividers. This one here has bigger ones, but this one I would probably use 11 seed beads for this. And yeah, that's just some ideas I have for you guys. You can also, of course, make earrings because there are pairs. I see pairs in here. Wow, these look like aventurine. Look at that. That looks like a faceted aventurine. And I also make rings all the time with just 1 center bead. So my Hugs and Kisses ring, I use 1 8mm bead for that. So like this one here. So never get rid of pieces like this because you will always find a use for them. I'm just gonna let her walk on by. Here comes the cat. She's very nosy. This is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, I will have a link for the dollar bead box down there below in the description bar. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. And check me out on my social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.